Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, and verse 9. It says, "They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he had care for his elect." Once again, I want to give our praises and our glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the elect that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. The house of David, that is to receive mercy, in these latter days. That Yahushua is going to send his angels together, right? So this is, I'm going to read back this precept, right? He says, "But they that put their trust in him shall understand," right? And the only body that can put a trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, is the elect. Starting with 144,000 men, women and children that make up the 1/3 of Israel, but 2/3 of Israel can be cut off, right? So this is Revelation 14 and 1. It says, "And I looked, and behold, a Lamb stood upon Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having the Father's name written in their forehead." They all the attention, all the energy, all the might, all the trust is towards Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And I heard a loud voice from heaven saying, and I heard a voice from heaven as a voice of many waters, and as a voice of a great trumpet. And I heard a voice of harps harping their harps, and they sang a new song. And they sang as it was a new song. And they sang as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders. And no man could learn this song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. It says, These are they which follow. These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, and being the first fruits unto Yahweh, unto the Lamb. Right? And this is what the first fruits is talking about. What? The elect. They would follow Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai wherever, he goeth. Right, so let me bounce back here. Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 9 again. It says, "And they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth." So the elect is what going to get this. The rest of the nation of Israel, not going to get it. Alright, so this is Romans chapter 11 and verse 7. It says, "What then? Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election." Another word for election is elect. It says, "What then? Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election had obtained it, and the rest were blinded, according as it was written, Yahweh had given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, unto this day." Right? So unto this day. So 2/3 of Israel, they're not gonna get this word, along with the other nations. But we know that Israel has been scattered into every nation. There's an Israelite In every nation, there's an Israelite looking Elam, there's an Israelite looking Persian, there's an Israelite looking Edomite, there's an Israelite looking Chinese. Israel has been scattered into all these nations. But what the Most High can gather them, out to these nations, right? Let me see. So I think it's Isaiah 11. This is Isaiah chapter 11, verse 11. It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand a second time to recover the remnant of his people." Right? And a remnant of his people goes back again to the elect. Right? Those who the Most High had care for. Right? The remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Patros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hammon, and from the islands of the sea. So the Most High can set you on a second time to do this great deliverance of his people that was scattered among every other nation. Right? So alright, let me get this. Matthew chapter 24 of verse 31. Right? And it reads, start at 30. It says, and start at 29. It says, "Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light." Right? And this scripture is even a cut to Christians, a cut to the doctrine of the rapture, whereby they can be taken up and to be with the Lord, and the rest of the people are left down here for 7 years of tribulation. No, it's not so. This tribulation that is about to come upon the face of the earth, guess what? Every single body on the face of the earth got to go through it. Especially the believers in Yahweh Bashmi Yahushai. They're going to be in it. Fully in it. But the Most High promised to what? To keep them. Just as Yahweh Shai prayed, to keep them in the world. Right? I think I can get a precept next. It says, "And immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heaven shall be shaken. And then shall there appear a sign of the Son of Man coming from in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, when they shall see the Son of Man coming with the clouds of heaven, with power and with great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven unto the other." So from one part of the earth, onto the other, when Yahweh shall make his great return, in the gigantic UFO, right? Chariots of Israel, what they call UFO or spaceships. They are considered as what the chariots of Israel. So when Yahweh shall return, with those chariots, with the big cloud, He can send his angels to gather the elect from the four corners of the earth, wherever they are scattered. Take them up so that they could see the reward of the wicked, so they could see Babylon being burnt, right? And this is before, just before these nuclear missiles hit America, right? So hey, the men of the Lord, the elect, they can be on the earth when all this going on. We read earlier in Revelation 14 that that these are they which were gathered from among men, right? So the rapture bullshit Christianity is teach is lies, is doctrines of men, right? This is not according to the scripture. This is not according to the Bible, right? And you that here in this video that's saying, well, what is man saying? Read the scripture for yourself. Scripture said, blessed is him that read it, And if you read the scriptures, you can see that there's no such thing like what they just talk about. So let me see if I find this precept. I think it's in John 17. Let me see. Let's bear with me a bit. I'll find this precept. Right, so I get it there. We can just hit this one more precept and close it off, right? This is Revelation, John chapter 17 and verse, I read from 12. It says, while I was with them in the world, I kept them in thy name, right? Those that thou givest me, I kept them, and one of them is lost, but none of them is lost but the son of perdition, that the scriptures might be fulfilled. Now I come to thee, and these things I speak in the world, that they might have my joy faithful in themselves. Let me read it back. And now I come unto thee, and these things I speak in the world, that they may have my joy fulfilled in themselves. it says, I have given them thy words, and the world had hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. I pray not for them, I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou should keep them from the evil. Right? So Yahushua, I pray, that through Jacob's trouble and all these things that are going on, that the Most High will keep his elect so that they could be delivered at the end. As thou hast sent me into the world, even so have I also sent them into the world. Right? So Yahushua sent what? His prophets, his elect. Right? So let me read this back one more time, man, and close it off. This is Solomon 3:9. It says, they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, the elect. And such as be faithful in love shall abide in him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he had care for his elect. So with that, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Makakadash. The Lord, see the apostles and elders of TMS, great and stone. Peace and salutation to the elect. Let us guide through the four corners of the earth, this pushing sword in sincerity and in truth. Shalom. Till next time.